Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 19 of the DCUO Project Podcast. We were back from a week off. We took a week break last week. So I'm Count Chocula. I'm joined again by my co-host Vagrant. We've got Crappy Heels. We've got Kaiser, and we're also joined by Life Stealer tonight. We also call him Ninja. So thanks for joining us, guys.
So,
Don't all speak at once, you know.
What's up?
Before we
So-
start,
Anybody
I
talking?
can't get you guys to shut
How
up
do I get
before we
these
start, and then we start the show, and then you guys are like,
well, I'm just waiting for the first time you mess up. You know, it's all for entertainment.
oh, I didn't play the disclaimer at the beginning. By
There's
the
a
way,
disclaimer?
Kaiser, are you watching this? I fixed it so you can shut up about it now.
No, I'm not watching. But
There's
if you
our
fixed
nice-
it, congratulations. It only took you 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, I had to look up how to spell it. I'm not very smart, so that's what I've been told. So anyway, I guess tonight we're going to be talking about the new DLC, Sons
There's
of
new
Trigon,
DLC?
a little
What?
bit.
What happened now?
What? What's this all about?
No, it's not about Guild Wars 2. It's about DC Universe Online.
I never said anything about Guild Wars 2. Are we talking about Guild Wars 2?
Now we're talking about the Sons of Trigon DLC. So you, Life Stealer, you switched to Celestial. Give us your thoughts on it. I'm gonna
I
put-
like it for healing, dude. I really do. I don't know. I haven't really played with the DPS part of it. It looks like it can potentially be pretty dangerous if you stack it up both precision and might, though, for DPS. I really don't use many of the combo powers on it, though. I'm just going to warn people about that right now because they really don't give you much time inside of big alerts and raids and stuff to pull off a combo like that.
And you can get interrupted out of them pretty easy too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll still get the
You really
first part
can.
going off. You'll still get like the first part of it off, but like the second part, there's only one move I actually go all the way through the animations for healing, and that's just admonished, I think it is.
Right. That's what does that combo into?
And then combos into the opposite tree of Blight, so you get the cleansed version of Blight, which will give you like 4 you and 3 other people heal over time.
Yeah. I wonder how. Have you tried it for PvP yet?
No, I am not that crazy yet.
I see. So Crappy, you tried it for a day, right? You tried the new power for a day.
Crappy.
Crappy.
Oh, I
Wiki,
had my
wiki.
mic muted.
You had
Not
your
supposed to
mic
get your
muted.
mic.
Yeah, I didn't know. Good thing you told me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I tried it. I don't know. It didn't tickle my fancy though. It's
Yeah,
definitely good, but it's too busy. You're always doing something. The combos in it that you combo into don't really benefit you as much as they should. You know, I feel if you get that combo off, you should be rewarded a little bit better. Maybe like a little burst heal or something, like the tiny heal over time. That the one, what is it, Admonish, you were just saying? The tiny heal over time you get is, I don't know, it's not even worth doing the combo to get it.
Yeah,
And the
you're right
timing-
about that, dude. But that's like I said, that's only when I do it on it because if you do the actual combo, dude, you get like a 5% increase in your critical hit
Yeah.
chance. That's about the only reason I do it. I don't do it for the little small heal over time. Instead, I'll just use what's that one called? Guardian, not Guardian. Sorry, the other one, Divine Light.
Divine
and,
Light. Yeah.
And then I'll
I
combo
feel-
that right into Guardian's Light, and that'll give me 2 giant heals right there.
Divine Light doesn't last long enough for heal over time, I feel.
No, but it does give you a really, really nice big hit at the beginning, dude. It gave me like 1,000 to 2,000, dude, on most
Oh
people.
yeah, definitely good. I've gotten like 3 grand heals off of it from the beginning with it. Definitely gives out big heals on the initial hit, and even the heal over times are big hits, but it wears off too quick. Like the heal over time is over before the power is even all the way cooled down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't tried the opposite one, the Plague, to see if I can get that thing comboed into it.
Oh, the
the
counter
other
part of
direction.
it, yeah, it's not even worth it.
See if I can get a collected Divine Light and see how much
Neither
that
is
heals
the
for,
shield
but-
one. The shield one isn't worth it either when you combo
Yeah.
into it.
I don't really do many of the combos. Like I said, it's not really worth it. I haven't seen any real good combos come out of it yet.
The
Con-
supercharge move is good though for healing. What is that called?
Which one?
The
Because
one
there's
that pushes them
None of
back.
them are good.
that's not a supercharged one. That's Guardian's Light, and that's just normal move.
Oh,
The
okay.
two supercharged ones I use most of the time either the sacrifice or I use the opposite one of that, which was
Life drain.
uh, life drain.
Yeah,
Life
like
drain's like a
Yeah, life
35%.
drain. That's the one I'm thinking of.
that's
Yeah,
the
it deals
only good
damage to
one.
everybody, and it heals pretty damn decent. I'll have to say, for being like a 35, it heals really great.
Yeah, like
Uh,
Life Train was really good when I was doing it on the test server.
they need to fix. I understand that they want sacrifice to be kind of you sacrificing yourself, but I think that it shouldn't be you taunting the entire room off a tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of weird.
I was just trying it out in the first encounter with the 4 Batmans, and like just for shits and giggles, I was just like, oh, let's see what this supercharge, see how good it works. And I knew I could drop the aggro and stuff from the tank, but I didn't figure, you know what I mean? This is a raid. The tank has a lot of aggro going. But
No,
no,
it
as
takes
soon as I hit it,
everything.
they all jumped up. They all jumped out of the tank and killed me.
Yeah,
And you
it
know what the
wasn't
sad
really
part is? It doesn't heal you. It doesn't do a damn thing for you except get
You.
you killed. It doesn't even give you a heal, nothing.
It gives
And like,
7 people. It gives 7 people a shield. Gives them power over time. It gives them life. It gives them pretty much everything that you think, but you die. Pretty much, you die. It should
it's
just be
kind of
called "you
stupid.
die."
It is
sacrifice.
called sacrifice.
But I'm saying like all the other healing powers
That's a
have
good
a
point,
supercharge that
Vega.
No,
does
if it was
basically
called
the same
sacrifice, then I
exact
should
thing,
be dead on the
except
move
they'll
used.
kill you.
I shouldn't be dead after everything attacks me.
I just think it's kind of poor on the supercharge part. It doesn't have a supercharge that can compare to nature or sorcery or even electricity.
Really?
Not at all.
There's another one that was pretty interesting. I wanted to try out the what is that? It pretty much drops on like a circle or something like that. Everybody that stands in, you get like a
Oh
75.
yeah, that one everyone got to be so close though.
Yeah, then you're just gonna get one shotted anyway through like 20,000 life anyway.
Yeah, you can't go, hey, I got a supercharge. Everybody come get in it. Like I feel they really screwed up on the supercharge for that. Sacrifice should have not been called sacrifice, and it should have just healed everybody and you, just like a normal supercharge.
Well, they're trying to do something a little different. They're not trying to have the
Yeah.
cookie cutter.
No,
They're
but like the
trying
way
to.
I figure it, when you hit your supercharge, you're having an oh shit moment. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like when you hit your supercharge and you're having an oh shit moment, you're fucking dead.
You know what they should have done is if they wanted to do sacrifice, what you should do is you should sacrifice yourself, and everybody should be brought back to life at full health.
It shouldn't sacrifice you. That's what I say.
No. I'm saying if
Well,
you're,
you
if
mean
you're,
like a
you're gonna
revive
die
spell?
anyway, everybody's in hell and everybody's down. Boom! Instantly, everybody's revived. We're done.
Like a big revive spell. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That-
we
that
don't
would
have to
be
sit there
cool.
and roll the things. Everybody's fully revived. Everybody's at 100% life and has a shield on them.
I see where they want to be different, but like not giving it a proper healing supercharge is kind of stupid.
Well, but yes, Drain Life is kind of a proper healing supercharge, but you're just using it constantly anyway.
It's still
just
not as
one
good as a
there's-
regular supercharge, though.
You're right on that part. I agree.
You're just used
I mean-
to your OP nature.
No, but like it's not. It doesn't. Life drain doesn't stack up to any of the other healing supercharges.
But
Any
it
of
also
the other
doesn't
healing
cost you. It
supercharges
also
are better.
costs you 15% less.
Still though, like I said, when you're in an oh shit moment, you need something that actually like does something for you. I mean, if everybody's taking heavy damage,
I
life drain
came
still
from
doesn't
sorcery,
do
dude,
it.
and I had one of the best supercharges in the game. Oh shit! Moment. I've got an invincible shield. Everybody's getting revived.
Unless you get knocked out of it.
Yeah, but half the time, if you're smart about it, you never get knocked out of it.
Yeah, that's the only problem with Transcendence. Sometimes you do get like stunned out of it.
Yeah, but like I said, I haven't played it for the DPS side of it yet. I might try it out. I heard you were thinking about doing that count.
I was gonna do it on my alt character. I've decided to stay with electricity. I really like electricity heals. I'm getting, since I've got my gear now and my stats are better, I'm getting a lot better at it. So I just want to keep it. Go ahead, Kaiser. I'm
My
sorry.
friend,
I thought we
I
lost
just-
you.
Yeah, you did from my internet was dropping again for some
Oh,
stupid
really?
reason.
Oh,
Aw,
your
darn.
leg spike?
But anyway,
Yeah, shut up, Count. I just find it funny
That wasn't Count
that
that said that. Jesus.
your main was your DPS and your alt was a healer, and now your main's the healer and your alt's going to be the DPS.
yep.
I
Nope.
find that funny.
Shit happens. I don't know. If I have
does
time to
happen.
play my alt, so Vagrant, you said you hadn't had time to play the DLC at all. I know you're moving.
it's not that
in.
I haven't had the time; it's I haven't had the internet.
You haven't had the internet, yeah. You got to pay your
But,
bill, man. The first thing is
Well,
paying your bill.
It's already paid. It's just they have to come set it up.
So you're paying for
But,
the internet you're not getting. Congratulations. I think that's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Well, we're gonna give a congratulations to Glenn. He's moving out. Is this your first apartment?
Yep.
All right, congratulations. You're moving out from your mom's basement finally. I mean, I know you're a young
know.
guy.
I thought it was
but,
his grandma's.
See, now if we can get Kaiser to move out of his mom's basement,
I don't think so.
No.
You know, no.
I'm
Don't even
sorry.
try that joke with me.
It's all right. It's not his mom's. It's his grandfather's.
Well, you too, Ninja. You
That's
really need to
kinda
move out
worse.
too. I think your parents want their garage back, so
Hey, at least I'm not going through the house every night.
I thought he lived in that box behind the Walmart. That's why he's got such crappy internet. He keeps stealing it.
Hey, if I was trying to really steal it, Kaiser, I wouldn't be stealing it from Walmart.
Does Walmart
You'd be-
even have?
You'd be parked outside
Anyway,
of McDonald's, right?
no,
Exactly.
why are we talking about Walmart's internet? I don't know, but
Walmart might have pretty good internet. You never know.
No, they got the same problem that Best Buy has. They have too many things hooked up to it at once.
nah, they're Chinese, man. Chinese, they block that shit, man. They block the internet. It's a Chinese company, man. Anyway, let's get back to DC Universe.
The views of Count Chocula do not represent
Those of Walmart or the Republic of
McDonald's.
China.
Other than having a weak ass supercharge, I think it's a pretty solid power though.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't try DPSing with it, Crappy, or did you?
No, I didn't. A couple guys in my league were trying it out.
How do they
It
like
doesn't
it?
look like. I mean, they like it. It seems good. It's just not my play style for DPS.
Well, I kind of liked because I was looking through a couple of the moves, dude, and some of their moves is actually relatively decent. Like one of them is the gives you an extra 35% overall damage, regardless of like your damage modifiers and stuff.
That's
Then
nice.
another one will give you also additional precision and restoration. So stacking those two together, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying that. I'm gonna be trying the DPS side of it. I just like electric heals. I don't really want to switch my healing power. I just kind of like it. Like you said, it's got some good supercharges and everything. So
Yeah, it has some. It has
Supercharged
like
the
one of the
terrible DPS.
one of the two best supercharges for healing that has what is it, Invigorate, and then it has the other one, which is even better, the basic shield. But
right.
the only problem,
group transducer. Yeah.
I think you guys are crazy about that. I'd say nature has the best supercharge.
I don't even
Really?
know. I've never played nature before. I don't know.
because
anything about
last
it.
time I checked when I played with nature, it didn't give it back power.
Yeah,
does.
nature gives back power. You know what?
So
Instead
the
of
electric
use
one
hand,
does.
nature
I-
gives back power.
I wonder
too.
how they're gonna change it, Crappy. Because they are gonna
Cra-
update it, right?
When they update nature, Crappy, what would you do if they like actually put a limit to the range of nature?
I don't think they're gonna touch the heal inside.
He's praying.
No, I really don't.
He's on
There-
his knees right now. Please,
There's
God,
nothing
do
they can
not
really do
mess
to the
with
heal
my
inside.
stuff.
You know, it's the DPS side that's a little slow. Like we need at least one AOE move. Like Briar could be an AOE move. Fine
It is
Lash
an
and
AoE
Savage
move. It's
Growth
just a
can have an
really,
initiative.
really small AoE move.
I just want to remind you of one thing, Crappy. The fire update. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
They updated fire.
No, technically, I think it's called downgrade, but they wanted to call it an update.
Now, there's really nothing there. I don't think they're gonna touch the heal inside.
Okay.
Nobody complains about it.
I think it's
till
mostly like the wolf form and everything like that they're going to change, like
It
the
has some useless stuff.
transformations and stuff like that. So
not as useless
Well,
as sorcery second tree.
I still think what they should have done with that instead of making your character transform is I still think they should have done with what was her name, the one that just embodies the spirits. God, I forgot her name.
Raven?
The DC character? No, the embodies the spirits of the animals. She has that little amulet on her chest. Wannabe's the girlfriend.
You got me on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know?
I don't know where you're going with that one.
What's her name? Well, she pretty much just like puts an aura around herself above the creature type, and that's what they should have went with. You know, you're probably gonna get a whole bunch of people saying, "Oh, it was this person and this person," you know.
Right.
Welcome.
No, it's probably just a bunch of people screaming in the comments, "Nerd!"
Yes, guys, we understand you're a nerd, but please leave it off air.
No, not at all.
Well, like I said, we did take a week off, so if people would even remember that we do this.
That's amazing. I don't even know if they remember who I am, so I think I'm
It's
the
still
lucky
on. It's still on iTunes. I want to remind everyone, it is still on iTunes. That's our main outlet, our main source, where people can. I've had a lot of people tell us. A lot of people tell me that they like listen to us on the way to work and stuff like that on their iPods. I mean, that's what most people do with podcasts anyway. So
This is
you
a
know,
podcast?
the heck with the Twitch stream. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, what do we have? Like 5 people watching it, and like half of it's the show.
Thanks for bringing that up, Ninja. Thanks a lot, buddy.
We usually had at least 16.
Yeah, I mean, lately we had, yeah. Till last week, but
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Barely.
breaking
Yeah,
up
but
a
you're
little.
breaking up a little bit.
yeah, your sound is a little in and out.
I'm breaking up because I'm on really bad internet.
There you go.
All right.
Real bad
Stop
internet.
borrowing McDonald's internet.
Well, I thought you said you didn't have your internet. Are you on the?
Yeah, I'm leeching off of other people's internet.
Oh, great.
All right.
Wait
That's
a
another
second.
disclaimer right
What's
there.
your address
We do
again?
not
I think I
endorse
need to
the
notify
practice of
the
stealing internet.
cable company on that. We can put your floor plan up. We can put the picture of your floor plan up on the stream. Nah, we won't do that.
Yeah, so how do you compare the new power to sorcery? Since you were sorcery before, you like it better?
I like it, but there's just things that sorcery did that was just badass. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
circle,
more of a heal over time.
Like I can pretty much just set it up so where as long as people are killing shit, they survive. If they don't kill shit, they deserve to die. I know it sounds like a douche way of putting it, but you know that's kind of how I always seen sorcery. If you can't kill things fast enough, then you don't deserve to live.
And you don't have your watcher in PvP.
Yeah. That's one of my biggest fears right now. Dude. I used to think people
That's what he hates. He hates the fact that he can't put down a circle and put out the watcher, and his work is done.
And when people tell me nature's easy, geez, you don't even have to heal. The watcher does it for you.
Well, especially in
Hey,
PvP.
you know how many times that it has actually saved me in PvP?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
have the watcher out.
Oh, yeah, that a
I'm
circle and a
please,
watcher.
I go after the
I
watcher
got
first
healed.
in PvP.
And let's
I
not
killed the
forget
watcher
about
ASAP.
transcendence. Like, oh, I'm immortal. Just sit here while I get everything back and look at me.
You know what I mean? You kill
That's-
that watcher, though, and they just pull it right back out.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste. I mean, Glenn just
What's
said he kills it in PvP.
Yeah.
I kind
When
of
you kill
ignore
it, they
it.
just
but-
pull it right back out. You just need to kill them.
yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to kill it for them to get killed. It's kind of
Oh, it runs out of power, you know, as long as you're beating
Yeah, but
on
if
the
you
person.
kill it, then they spend power resummoning it. They're also stuck in the animation to resummon it,
no, you
which
aren't.
gives me more time to do things.
You're not stuck in an animation for a
Animation?
pet.
No, you aren't. You just summon the pet, then you go immediately into your insta heal, and you're done.
I
How many
do it
people
all.
I've like instantly
Yeah,
brought
but
back
that's
my
more
pet.
power that they're wasting. You're making them waste power. So unless they have a controller fueling them, you're making them burn their power.
Yeah, but every time people like assumed that that's what they were doing to me, it wasn't really what they were doing to me. Like literally, I actually enjoyed it when they tried to make me waste power, because I have the what I need to bring it back to me, dude. I always had enough
I
power to
mean,
bring.
that's weird because I never really had a super amount of difficulty killing a sorcery healer.
I think we
I
got a
just killed
grudge
I've
him
match.
never
with
had
I just
really
killed him
that
with the
easy
Watcher
time
out. Fuck
laughing
him.
at people, but I've had a bunch of people who just hate PvPing with me. Because even if I run out of power before like the end of the match, dude, I always had a supercharge up, or I always had another thing to heal myself, something to bring
You-
back my power.
That's it. We're going to solve this dispute real quick. Episode 20 of the DCO project, test server deathmatch.
All right, are you paying for it, Kaiser?
It's a free
Well,
it's a
good.
test server. Test server deathmatch.
It's
Let's go.
$14.99. You're gonna have to plop down to see that match, Kaiser. I'm just letting you know. Is it worth
Glenn,
it?
start downloading DC on your PlayStation right now.
Also, you're
Except
gonna
that
pay
can't-
you're gonna pay him $14.99
Internet sucks.
just so he has the ability to play against.
No,
me.
he could be a free to play.
Yeah, but then he won't have all the utility belts and everything.
It's not my problem. I just want to see a deathmatch.
So you want to see a one-sided fist fight? Got it.
Maybe someday they'll merge the PC and the
One-sided
PS3.
fist fight, also known as Life Stealer's Lair Battles.
Yeah, but
By
he's not
PlayStation.
sorcery anymore. We're gonna have to test out Celestial on the 1v1s, Ninja.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start messing around with it, dude.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be real good for PvP.
You
I think it's gonna be really good for the DPS portion, dude. Like, I think the DPS will burn through shit real quick, especially if people get caught wrong. Because I was using just the insta hit, the first tier combos, dude. You can just clip the shit out of those. Like the first two powers, dude, you just clip back and forth in between each other, dude, and you're throwing out both hits at the same time. I was just playing around with it one night, dude.
Well, I know Smile Before Death put a 1v1 I think it was Celestial DPS. I think it was a lair battle. He put a video up on his YouTube channel. It was either today or yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. I just saw that he put one up. So what I should have done is snag that video, put it up on the stream. But maybe we can do that next week. Maybe we can play around with Celestial PvP a little bit and get people's input on it, if it's good or not
Yeah.
for PvP. I'm just basically talking about 1v1s, but
Yeah, because that's ultimately what it's gonna boil down to. Is I'm gonna have to reset myself up for PvP anyway.
right,
Because I don't go full healer in PvP. I normally go
right. You're
all my
half and
crit
half,
bonuses.
kind of.
Yeah.
Are you in DPS gear and half healer, or do you like just put on DPS gear but are
No,
you're
I'm
in
in
healer
full.
role?
I'm in full healer gear, but I go and get all my nades for crits. So when I crit on you, I'll crit for 1,000.
Word.
Yeah, we may have to set something up.
It's gonna be overpowered, I think, for healing and PvP. You're gonna be able to do a lot of damage. Well, not overpowered, but it's gonna be really good. You're
Well,
gonna do a ton of damage.
like I said, as long as you have like the first one of the first two abilities, because like I said, they're only a one hit, one tap. Hit the power, tab it. They are really fast clips, dude. I'm going to see a lot of people, if they do it right, they're just going to continue spamming those two powers over and over.
Yeah,
and
and they're fast, and the cooldown, there's not much cooldown on them either.
Yeah, so you're just going to see them bounce back and forth.
See,
Right.
It's unlocked.
I'm telling you right now, people are gonna macro Celestial, and they're gonna be really super powered down on the PC side.
How do you macro on the
macros.
PC? I mean, I know how to do it in other games, but how do you do it?
I
You
can do it
can use-
relatively easy on my mouse, dude.
Yeah, but I meant
Yeah.
for DC Universe.
You just do the same thing, dude.
You just have most mouses that are like gamer type mice have like programs that you
Right.
just set up for.
Yeah, I've got one of those. I just didn't know if there was a
You just
macro.
set it up to where it's like wait 5 seconds.
Is there a macro option setting in DC universe on the PC. I couldn't.
No, they don't. They don't like people macroing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Forms.
since I said it last time, I think they actually banned for that because I've seen quite a few threads where people said they got software that tries to detect if you're doing that, and they'll send bans out for it.
I mean,
Yeah, they
that's
don't
just weird.
like macros on it.
Because other games
weird,
have like
though,
macro
because-
settings.
Like I said, like we talked about this before.
Right.
If Razer comes with a program, like with the mouse, it's kind of hard to just ban someone for that because they're assuming that since they bought a mouse, and like Sony Online Entertainment isn't banning Razer mice or anything like that.
I mean, just
Against
Google
the
it.
game.
I'm just saying there's been threads of that happening. I mean, if you Google...
Yeah, but is it in the terms of service? Don't use any kind of...
Right.
Yeah, but then
At
you
least
still
it's
got to go
it's
through the
not gonna
I
support
mean,
be
for
thing.
known
crying
very
out
well.
loud, Kaiser, they haven't banned you for glitching yet. So why in the world would they?
I don't glitch.
Why would they
What are you
ban
talking
people
about?
for?
Glitcher.
Why would they ban people?
Oh, I don't
for
think so, Crappy. Don't even try it.
macroing. So
I'm just saying,
I'm just kidding.
PC side, you're gonna get most of those MMORPG players. They're gonna macro.
Yeah.
You just hate my bullcrap luck. That's all that is, count.
Okay, Kaiser.
8 for 10. 8 for 10. That's all I gotta say. You're still mad. That's okay.
Oh, I'm doing well. Only need 2 more pieces of the Exalted style, and I'm
How
finished.
long did it take you to get that healer mask?
Yeah. Well, let's not go there.
Why not?
That's another subject. Yeah, Vagrant. I ran the Trigon. I've ran Trigon's prison at least
I'm jealous.
like 22 times. I think I ran it like 22 times. I replayed the hell out of it.
And you still haven't got a healer mask.
I got one last night.
Really?
Yeah, I finally got one. I got 5 DPS masks, 3 tank, 4 controller before I finally got my healer mask.
Yeah, I need to start doing stuff when I finally get my internet.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. It sucks.
Well,
I
let's
couldn't
talk
live
about the new
without
alert.
internet.
I mean, I know we played it on the test server a little bit, but what do you
How long
think?
does it usually take you to do one of those duos?
27 minutes.
Oh God, I totally
You
didn't even
set me
say
up
that.
for that, man.
And you put me
Everybody stop.
You
Everybody stop.
dirty.
How about this alert now? What's going on with this alert?
Yeah, let's stop before we go any
Who's
further.
got the speed feat for the alert?
I actually didn't even get it yet. I probably only ran the alert twice, maybe 3 times,
Oh,
once
really?
a day. Yeah, I could never get everybody on in the league at the same time. And if I do, everybody's always doing something else. We just haven't had the right group yet.
Well, I guess there's like 3 minutes of cut screens because I've seen a video of someone getting the speed feat and their final time was like 3 minutes 40 seconds. 30 or 13 minutes. What I say, 3
Yeah, it's
minutes?
definitely not too hard because the first time we were in there, we almost got it, and we were just screwing around. I didn't even know where to go. I was getting lost, holding
Right.
everybody up. Shit.
Well, I did it with a pug group, and
Pig
it was like 14 minutes 15 seconds. So we didn't get the speed feat, but we
Oh.
weren't even trying. We were stopping and looking at our loot and everything like that.
Yeah, I was looking out the one window, looking at the Trigon, like
Yeah.
the last boss. Everyone's like, "Let's go, let's
You
go."
were
I was
looking
like,
at Starfire. Yeah, we know what you were looking at.
She's in the man's crotch.
Why is she,
What was that?
why is she there?
You heard about that?
You don't want to know.
I was trying to point it out on the live stream 2 weeks ago, but remember my mic was muted.
Oh yeah, that's right. Why did they put Starfire there? That's just
Because someone at SOE has a different kind of sense of humor, I
You know what I
guess.
want to know? Who's the sick bastard looking at the man's crotch that's noticing that?
well. Then you were the one that discovered that, and it's
Yeah, Glenn discovered it.
I actually didn't discover it. Trek,
You think because Trigon's a real big man, that he's packing heat, and you're checking it out?
Is that
Trek
why you
Boy
finally got your
pointed
first
that out
apartment?
first.
Is there something you needed to hide?
You guys are sick, man. That's all I can say. You guys are sick. You guys are sick bastards. I don't know. I need to put.
Hey, at least I live on my own, Kaiser.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Yeah,
That's really
I did that long time ago. You're just catching up now, son. You're just catching up. Oh, this is.
I didn't get any of that because I laughed through the whole thing.
Yeah, you didn't get any of it because you're working on some $2 internet.
Oh, you'd be better off Skyping on your cell phone.
He's stealing internet from his neighbors. That's what you're doing right now, buddy.
I use my phone once in a while if I want to play.
Really?
Yeah.
but
What are you playing
I
on the
mean-
Vita?
No, I appreciate what he's doing. He's
No, I'm
demonstrating
not playing
what
that.
he's demonstrating what dollop would sound like using Skype.
He's doing a great job of it too. It's actually sounding pretty nicely. Otherwise, in the few.
So what about the duos? Oh, speaking of which, I do have a video to play.
I think that they did a really good job on all the stuff. I like the layouts of them and the looks and everything like that. I think it's really cool looking.
I like what they did with them, dude. The only problem I have with them is the NB one. Going in there unexpectedly and getting mobbed does not sound like a fun plan.
They play well.
Which
They're
one
not
are you
too
talking
hard.
about?
The NB one, the Night's Dome.
Oh, Nightstone.
But
It's not
no,
fun going in there with BCD.
You went in
Nothing
there
is.
with BC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went in there willingly. You have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, well, I thought willingly he'd be better than he was.
That took me a long time to find that file. That was not good.
What do you do with them? A duo?
Yeah.
Oh, that should have been easy. Oh, look, that's a feat.
Oh, are you watching it?
Yeah, I just clicked over now.
Yeah, it's what we're showing is Crappy and Cinder Blocks doing the no waiting feat. Kaiser and I actually did this as healer and DPS, and I thought I was recording it, and I didn't turn my PVR on, or I forgot to hit the capture button on my software.
Yeah, nice job on that.
I was mad.
I find that you don't even need to do what we did. I got a video off my page now. You could just jump in the middle of them and fucking give them hell, man. Me and Rock just fucking went at it. Went in with my one-handed.
Really?
Yeah. No healer, just went in
See,
there.
I don't do a whole lot of damage in healer roll, even with core strength, so I'll
In
have
this
to...
video right here, I have all healer gear on, but I'm just in DPS. That's why my damage is a little low.
I see. So you're wearing healer gear.
Yeah, I'm wearing healer gear and just
Okay.
I'm expecting the rest though.
Would it be better to put on the DPS gear and then be in healer roll, maybe?
No, I just went in there. The second time we did it, when we just jumped in the middle of the mobs, I went in. We were both just spec fully for DPS, and we just went in there and killed everything. We just jumped right in the middle of them.
You're still not doing bad damage. I mean,
No, I'm doing all right.
yeah.
I might have a few pieces of DPS gear on, whatever was in my inventory, but I don't have a whole set on, and I'm expecting the rest though.
Well, for people that don't know, the feat is in the Nightstone duo, you have to kill one group, and then you have to kill the other group within 1 minute. But you don't have to fight one group at a time. You can...
We pick a little off of both sides.
Yeah, you pick a little bit. You whittle one side down, and then you leave like 2 or 3 guys up, and then you just burn the other down, and then kill
They
the...
eventually, like, after you pick a few of them out, they start just coming after.
Right.
You know what I mean? They'll just keep on coming after you take so many out of the group. They'll keep walking over to you. So you don't even have to pull them out after a certain time. And you try to pull the demons out first if you're going to do it, because those are the guys that really put a beating on you. They take the longest to kill.
Right. What I hate about the citizens, though, that is they have that brawling...
Oh, yeah, they'll be block breaking.
Yeah, they block break
and
the heck
everything.
out. I mean, they just sit there and interrupt you and.
That
from
was
range.
happening to us on the test server
They-
constantly.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's
shit out, yeah.
that's right, Glenn. I remember doing that. We actually died. I mean, I died. I remember dying that first time we did it.
We were trying to be so careful right here because this is the first time we attempted the feat, so we were being little pansies. We were like
Right.
hiding in the back and everything. I mean, it works out, but we were being more careful than you really need to be.
Yeah, as long as you get the feed, I mean, that's all that matters. But I didn't even know about the feat. We just stopped and looked at the feat list while we were in the middle of the duos.
Yeah, we got a whole slew of them. I got like a skill point and a half so far, maybe almost 2.
Right.
Wait. What are you talking about? You were looking at the thing the whole time. You were finally excited that you finally got 40 skill points.
Oh, we got some interference here. Who's
Yeah.
that? Is that bad internet?
I think that's Glenn.
Probably me.
That's all right.
Now I don't know if it's you. I don't know. Oh well.
Man, it's a
Now,
long.
there's a couple other feats to burn them. The one where you had to burn them too. That one was a little tricky.
Yeah, I kept dying during that. I recorded that to make a video, and I died like 3 times because I thought I could just tank them and let Kaiser do the switches.
Yeah, we just said screw it. I went back to healing.
Yeah.
Cinder just stood in the fire and pulled them right into it when I hit the switches. We were
See,
like,
you had
know
a
what?
tank with you. I had to get in the fire is what kills you.
Oh yeah, the fire hits really hard.
Yeah. The fire's bad.
It takes a while too to kite them in there. So we figured, a rock and murder did it the other way with kiting them in, but I don't know. That takes a little too long. And I didn't even have to do anything except hit buttons, so I was all for that. I just stood around. He pulled them all in, did all the work.
There we go. That was the feat. So
I like that duo there. That's a fun duo. Because it adds a little bit of a challenge with all those people. You could do it a couple ways. You could be cautious about it, or you could just throw caution in the wind. And I just like to throw caution in the wind. I mean, it might not work out all the time. Like the first time we did the duo, we thought it was going to be easy. You know what I mean? We were like, oh, look at all these little dudes. We just jumped in and we got
Leroy
wrecked.
Jenkins. Yeah.
It was like first it was me and Bush, and we were both healing it. And then he just switched over to a DPS. So we both didn't have the right gear on and everything, and we just tried to jump into it and manhandle them, being awkward rolls and shit, and they just murdered us. Because I was in there and I was trying to block and tank it out, and nope, that wasn't happening.
Yeah, they hit pretty hard, especially if you get the whole group on you.
Right.
Oh my god, they eat right through you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get knocked down once, man. They're all over you.
Yep.
Game over.
Especially if you keep trying to walk or roll away.
Oh yeah, you just need to
They'll keep
jump right
countering
out.
you.
Yeah, because there's just so many of them. They're always doing the
A
perfect
block
thing.
breaker.
You
You're just like, your instinct is to block and roll away.
Well, my favorite duo is the Ruined Cathedral. I like that.
Yeah, that one has the most.
Yeah, that one's really
explosion,
cool. I
probably.
like that one.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about the Tunnel of Lust.
I don't mind that.
It's
one.
all
I think it's
right,
all
but-
right.
We tried to do the feat where you kill the fanatic of lust without killing the statues. But
Oh,
what
yeah,
they
you
don't
just
tell
gotta-
you is that she kills the statues while she fights you.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He damages them.
Oh yeah, because she heals or something from them, or
Well,
he
yeah,
heals
those
them first.
those red rays come from the statues, and it powers her up. But it also drains the health of the statue. I think that's what happened because she was the one that eventually destroyed the statues. Yeah, we're getting some really bad static.
I don't know what that's from.
No, that's not you. If you could hear it, it's not you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Maybe
You're
it's
just gonna
Ninja
have
Smurf.
You're just gonna have to hang up on people individually and find out who it is.
Yeah, we're
Who are
getting
the
some really
weakest
bad. We're getting some really bad feedback from Skype tonight.
I think it's Ninja.
Me too.
Actually, I think it is. His name is lighting up every time I see it now.
Yeah. You know what it is? He's playing Guild Wars 2.
He ain't even paying attention. You put him on mute so we don't hear that. He fell asleep. Nah, the Ruined Cathedral. I don't know. It has a really cool look to it.
Yeah, I like I like fighting John Constantine and the Keeper of the Undead's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty easy. I also think it's the easiest one.
That why you like it?
It's also the quickest one. That's not necessarily why I like it, but
But the tunnel will also take you too long, wouldn't it, to do it? Like 27 minutes?
oh yeah.
Here we go again.
Nah, that one doesn't take that long.
That's a
That one's
heck
not
of
bad.
Although, speaking of the DLC, I've only got one issue with this whole thing.
Go ahead.
SOE, Nexus. What the hell? What the hell?
They fixed it, finally.
They fixed it, but it feels like they buffed it again, too. Like,
Yeah,
For
you know
the
what?
night-
I've been
for the-
noticing some stuff. Like the last room, the bosses seem to be a little more hectic in the last room.
Yeah,
You know, that
definitely.
it seems like they fixed everybody to do the wall glitch.
well, I mean, at first they said it's a strategy. Now it's fixed. I'm not complaining that it's fixed, but
I like it.
for
that
the
it's fixed.
difficulty in trying to pug it, I'm sorry, those purple pieces should all be 88. I don't care if it is Nexus last boss. If you're going to do that to people, at least make it worth running.
The last boss in Nexus is harder than the last boss in Wave, I think. The last boss in Wave is so easy.
It's just
That's-
getting to him.
It's ridiculously easy.
It's just those tunnels at first.
Oh yeah, they cramp you in those tunnels and they give you fucking what's that? They give you seizures.
I hate
Yeah,
those.
the-
I hate
the-
those blue balls.
Oh, they did something to the blue balls at the end of Wave where the blue balls are practically just one shot on everybody now.
Right.
They need to fix that. But other than that, I enjoy both the raids. I get to heal a lot more end bosses now though, because no one could beat it. No one
Yeah,
could beat
without the
Nexus
wall
now.
glitch. So you're sitting around watching
just-
for shouts.
Gets me skipping. I don't have to do the whole thing. I could just do the end.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 purple healer pieces that drop in there that I'd like to get.
I very rarely get a healer piece out of there.
Oh, I've never ever seen a purple healer piece of gear drop either in Wave or Nexus. I have terrible luck. And then I inspect other people, and they all have them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have guys like Lumpy Space that want to ninja loot everybody.
Oh, called them out. Yeah, it's lumpy space needed on DPS gear.
What do they think about the new looting system?
I
like
love it. Kaiser lets me know what I have before I know.
Mm-hmm.
He puts his loot chat up. He puts his loot chat. So I'm like,
So
Kaiser, what'd I
He's
get?
gonna be like, "Hey, I just got something for my roll. What about you?"
Yeah, I love the fact you get your own loot.
I still don't get anything I want, but that one time when I actually get something I want, at least nobody's gonna roll against me.
Right,
That's
exactly.
how I think of it.
That was one of the big drawbacks I didn't like about the game was the whole need and greed. The whole need and greed mechanic. I just didn't like it. And then after playing games where you get your own loot off of bosses, I was like, man, I wish DC Universe would do this. And then they ended up doing that. So I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad. And I like the fact that they left like the trash mobs. They left, you can need and greed on the lower stuff, you know. I had to hang up on him. But he's back.
That was quick.
I'm trying to work my DPS so that's what I got.
Jeez, what's going on at his place? Is his microphone in his pocket? I think it is.
I just want to say, he said he bought, before the show, that he bought a new mic. I think the dollar store ripped you off.
I don't think they ripped me off, dude. I just think it's getting feedback from something, dude. I can hear it though. So I don't know if it's my mic or somebody else's.
Oh, it's yours because it instantly goes away when your call disconnects.
Well, was it happening while I was still connected before? Because I had my mic muted before I came back on.
Yeah, don't mute your mic because that's when it's happening.
Mute your mic a second. Let's try this out.
And then we lost Glenn. His call dropped. We're having all sorts of internet issues.
This is a fail group.
This is a definite fail group.
This is a fail. This is like last boss in Nexus.
This
trying
is
to get.
This is a fail podcast tonight.
We're gonna need to
Be on the
start.
podcast. Congratulations,
We're gonna
everybody.
need to start bugging people. If you'd like to be a pug in the DCO project, please leave a comment.
You will be replacing Kaiser Zero. Just
Send it
the
Oh
to
hell no!
entire thing.
send all tells to Night Siege on the PS3 US server.
Or Trickshot Ace also is acceptable.
Kaiser will heal, troll, or DPS anything you want, even low-level missions like Conduct. Anytime.
I hate you all.
He also hates people, so don't worry if he says he hates you. It just means he loves you more.
You're the one that always says you're all about the community. I'll help anybody do anything.
When did I say that?
All the time.
No, you're all just always busy calling me an elitist douchebag.
You're an latest douchebag at the same time, so it's all
Do
works
you like
out.
dragons?
I hate you all.
Oh.
You know, no, did I not warn you, Kaiser, not to answer to him? No, Ninja, I'm gonna answer to him.
Hold on, did we get? Nah, Glenn's gone again.
Yeah, Vagrant. He's
I
having
think his
issues.
internet epically finally failed, and he just hasn't fully comprehended that the other person decided that he doesn't want him dragging his internet down anymore.
How about some of the real easy feats? Like, there's a feat, I think it's called Black Thumb, and you just go around and you step on the plants in Gotham Wastelands in the one section.
I haven't even tried that.
You have to step on like 333 of these
Yeah.
plants. Easy 10
I've
points.
punted. I've been punting imps though.
Oh yeah, if you go over there, just stand where they spawn.
Yeah.
They spawn at like those little fountains.
I did that today for like a half an hour. I punted like 20 imps.
You could I'll show you a spot if you probably know, but there's like two of them that spawn like real close to each other, and you could run over to the one and kill one.
Yeah, there's
and then you could
3.
Run over to
There's
the other
actually
one.
3 that spawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they walk over to the
They walk over
to
to
the
that
little
thing.
energy, whatever that is, and energy
Usually
column.
they empty out their backpacks, and then you catch them on the way back and kill them when their
Right.
backpacks are empty. But sometimes I don't know if they're glitched or what, but sometimes they stand there forever,
Right,
and they just hang out there.
right. Yeah, I
Alright,
did that
okay.
today
That's
for about a
easy.
half an hour, just because I got that feat. I mean, I got the mission, not the feat, but the mission.
You don't even need the mission. You can just go over there and do
Yeah,
it.
you don't need the mission, but I'd rather just wait till I got the mission. You know.
Oh, we were going crazy on all that stuff. All those stupid little feats we were grouping up and doing them, like the one where you step on the 300 plants, 333 plants.
I
You're
haven't
just going
done
over there
that.
in
I haven't
groups.
done any of those yet.
Get all these guys and just go over there in a group and stomp on all the plants. It'll be real. It's real.
See, I'm
Took us
kind of
like-
waiting to do that when I'm bored, like before I go to work in like the afternoon. I'm on for like an hour. I'm something I'm bored by myself. Take care of that. Knock all that solo stuff out.
Well, wait. If you're bored for an hour each day in early afternoon, any of our subscribers that ever need help with anything around 12 or 1 p.m., feel free to send an in-game tell to
I
Count
get
Chocula.
enough. I get enough of that stuff as it is. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. I get enough of that.
Well, you're bored. I figure you can help out some people.
Nah, I'm never that
Don't worry,
bored.
24/7. Kaiser Zero is his names are Night Siege and Trickshot Ace. He will always help you whenever he's online.
Yeah, he'll help you. He'll help himself build his
I
ignore
think you have
list.
to spend a whole week running duos with BC.
You know, you can only have 100 people on your ignore list. You know that, right?
Nuh-uh.
I don't even know why they have a limit on that.
Do they really have a limit on the ignore list?
I think so.
Well, they don't want you putting everyone on the ignore list, I guess.
Why not? If you're that type of player,
Yeah,
let
why
'em.
not? That's true.
Well, why don't we just ask Ninja or Rock Ardington? They'd know.
My ignore list is growing.
I don't have anybody on my ignore list. I'm a nice guy.
This is a disclaimer. If you bug
Yeah.
Count Chocula too much, he will ignore you.
I just got to the point I just quit answering a lot of people. I mean, this is hard. My time is limited as it is, so I don't know.
Another disclaimer. Count Chocula does not play the game 24/7 like some people think.
Yeah, some people do think that. I barely play 2 hours a day. I don't live on it like Crappy and Rock Hardington and Kaiser.
Don't you do it.
And
We
Kaiser.
don't.
Jeez, Kaiser. Jeez, don't even call me out. This guy's on all day long.
Tell
No,
me
I'm not.
about it.
I don't get on till like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and I'm on for a few hours.
I'll get off at 4 in the morning. He'll still
Few
be on.
hours.
No.
Okay.
No.
5 o'clock in the afternoon to 4 o'clock in the morning is not a few hours,
I'm
Kaiser,
not
on every
that
day.
entire time. And
Sunday
I
through
don't sleep a lot.
Monday.
No, you're lying.
I'm lying. Okay, yeah. You glitcher.
I play a lot.
You
but I don't
glitcher.
play that
Yeah.
much.
I'll log
I'm
on at like 10 in the
lying
morning
again.
to check my
Yeah.
brokers.
Now
and
Crappy's
think
really
Golden
lying.
Kaiser's on.
Yeah, they did the duo in 27 minutes. We're lying. Yeah, we're lying about that. Anyway,
27 minutes.
never mind.
That sounds familiar.
Isn't that the
Must have
speed
had
feat?
50.
I think that's the speed feat for that duo. Damn, my milkshake's gone. Anyway.
27 minutes. Speed feet.
That should be your new catchphrase. Your milkshake's gone.
So what else can we talk about the new DLC?
God, I don't know.
That I can't play
thought
it
you'd
yet?
have
Before,
planned.
yeah, the Vagrant can't play it. You picked the wrong weekend to move, dude. That's all I can say.
There was nothing else that I could do. Nothing
Yeah,
at
there
all.
is. A bunch of things you could have done.
Like
Doesn't mean
what?
you did them. You could have called ahead of time, said, "Hey, I need my internet connected immediately."
You could have been like Kaiser and Ninja. Just stay with your parents another year. It's all right.
There
Yeah,
will be
but-
retribution count.
I guess next week. I'll
Even
be
if
the one
this
that
is
writes down all the
retribution for
topics to
last
talk
night, there
about.
will be retribution upon retribution.
Ooh, those are fighting words there, Count. Are you gonna take those?
Oh,
I know
I'm
what this
shaking.
is about now.
Oh.
Yeah, you were saying last night, like, you'll get yours. Yeah, this is your retribution, huh? I got you.
This isn't even my retribution. This is nothing, buddy. It's just starting. I owe you big.
I'm not impressed.
I'm
You're
just
never
messing
impressed,
with you.
Kaiser.
So
But
how
You
you
about
know,
know,
it's
all-
actually not hard to impress Kaiser. You just got to be there when he's not realizing that there is something that he doesn't know.
Quit being all super elitist and butthurt. All right, come on, man. Anyway,
I can say
how come you don't
something,
have a list of topics here for us to go over?
I don't have a list of topics. This is a train wreck tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
This is horrible.
Hey,
This-
you know, I just had to
this is the
come
worst
back from the
podcast
training
ever.
wreck, didn't I? You couldn't be organized when I came back. Thanks,
There
Count.
really wasn't much to talk about. I mean,
New
yeah,
duos,
Vagrant
new
doesn't have
alerts.
internet. I mean,
They moved the banks. How about they made the broker
oh,
and stuff?
see, there
that's
you go.
game update. That was with I thought that was with game update 29 though.
Yeah.
No, that
No.
was with, I don't know.
No,
that was with the new
DLC.
DLC when it came out.
Yep.
Yeah, they already had all the groundwork laid out for
Yep.
it, but they didn't have. They
That's
haven't
in the
moved it
DLC.
yet.
I'll tell you something. I don't know my way around the watchtower, and I logged onto my hero to go check the broker. I had no fucking clue where anything was. I was like, where
So
the hell did the broker go?
So what you're technically saying is that you have to be a legendary subscriber to be able to see the new layout.
Yep. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
That would suck.
But since it came out with the DLC, by
Well,
logic,
it was with the patch. It was with the patch that activated.
Yeah, the
DLC,
patch.
so-
Yeah.
I know. I was joking, Kaiser.
I know.
Obviously,
I
you
know.
didn't
I was
get
just
it.
ruining
No,
it.
obviously you
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Well, I
because you
mean-
just
And
Well,
now
I mean,
doing
it-
everybody.
You do
But
have
then
a
the patch
point,
had
voice
those
though.
reason
waves,
is
so Kaiser
problem.
couldn't glitch it anymore.
That would be weird. Yeah, Kaiser's not been himself since they fixed the glitches the last 2
I know.
days. He's been kind of off his game. I don't know. It's just
I
kind of.
don't glitch.
Kind
What are you talking
It's
about?
hard to beat the raids if you're playing them straight up, isn't it? Jeez. My
Okay,
lord.
Crappy. This coming from you. Okay.
I heard rumors how you were trapping those bosses and waving the spawn
Oh, no,
area by
no,
the
not
repair
at all.
bot.
Oh.
I never, but I heard rumors about you doing shit.
I might have witnessed you firsthand. I might have been ninja invited into one of them and had to leave and witness. and
Yeah, you're
witness you guys
innocent,
doing
Crappy.
that.
Yeah, you're innocent on that, right? Yeah.
Totally innocent.
I think we need 2 bands up here, Dead Meat. Yeah.
I could tell you something.
Let me get
if
Dead
I-
Meat on the phone real quick. Hold on.
If I have done the glitch, I'm not saying I have or I haven't, but I could say one thing. I didn't get any gear from the glitch. If I have or have not done it, I can tell you that.
The people that deserve to be banned are the full 88 people that apparently did it hundreds of times.
Yeah, that really ruined the DLC, man, because instead of everybody going and purchasing, I mean, they're still going to get the 86 gear for the feat, But now everybody's not so inclined to replay everything because they really don't care about the gear because it's not bumping their stats because they all have 87 and 88 gear now.
You guys sound like politicians. I swear to God, you do.
It's people burning through content too fast.
Yep.
You know, well, the whole DLC was backwards. I mean, they know that, but like, this should have been released first. Hell, I'm having more fun with this DLC than I did with Nexus and Wave. Now, I think this stuff is a lot more fun. There's a lot more to do, a lot more feats. And I'm usually not one for duos and stuff like that, but I really think they did a cool job on it. I really like it.
Yeah, I just think I think it's just not going to be enough. I mean, to keep people satisfied for a while. You know, I mean, some of the middle tier guys will enjoy it once they get there. Where you have to be 86, so that'll give them something to do. But a lot of the upper, you know, guys that are already
a lot of people who glitched Wave,
yeah, and stuff like that, they have no reason to do this stuff. I mean, so yeah, they really should have put out the DLC. They really should have put out this before
They have
Crisis.
reasons to do this stuff, which is the feats.
Right.
this should have came out
but
first.
they don't care about them as much. They just
Okay,
wanna...
let me put it to you this way, Glenn. The feats are one thing, but how do you explain all the bragging people we had when Tier 4 came out, when we had all the Gates noobs who were like 89 CR with like only 30 skill points? Did they care about the feats?
Yeah.
I knew this dude who was full T4 when we used to hang out by the phase shifter. And like this dude would always ask us to run gates, and he was full T4. And the one day we were just curious, and like he was not a good player, but like he had decent survivability. He wouldn't die all the time, so we were like, whatever, you know, you could come in and DPS too, because we have good DPS. You know, it didn't really matter. And we asked him how many skill points he had, and he said 43. And we were like, oh my god. We're like, at least you were honest, but jeez.
Well, he went straight to South Gotham. Basically, he went off the Brainiac ship. He got into a group, went straight to South Gotham, got that gear, and then he went into Gates, basically.
He probably got right off the ship and walked right into Gates, because you could do that back in the day.
He probably ran a couple walk-in groups. And
listen, with my guy, one of my guys, I walked him right into Gates. We got him to level 30 and walked him right into Gates. Bam. That was fucking.
yeah, we got a guy that's 70. We got a guy that's 70 CR in like a week.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, some people could do it faster, but
And this is
I don't
like a
have that
year.
much
You know,
time.
this is a year ago. So
I kind of don't like that. I don't mind skipping content to a point, but when you're skipping so much of it like that, you miss out on learning your role.
right.
Well, that's half the problem with this game. It doesn't really give us doesn't give anybody really like the knowledge to know how to do their role, though. At the same time,
Yeah, they kind of just leave it up to the people you play with to tell you how to do your role.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
I
mean,
always see
even if
threads
it's
on
like
the
even
forum
if they
about
just
trolling.
like put a couple videos out on their thing, dude, it would have made it a lot easier because we could have just pointed people that here, go check this out, and you will find out exactly what you need to know about your role.
Yeah, but
Well,
the thing is that when stuff like that comes out, there's going to be a big, huge ass splash screen on DCUniverseOnline.com where people have to go to learn about the game, and it's going to be like, hey, you want to know how to do this?
Well, it's called YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too. But when that app comes out and it has like, you know, all the tutorials and shit, then people are going to know about it because they're going to brag about it for weeks.
Yep.
Well, all I'm saying is, dude, all they had to do in the game was like put like 4 videos, one for each role, and tell you what exactly you're supposed to do. I'm not
Well,
saying
who says that they won't put it in?
Dude, they should have put it in like 2 years ago when they started the game. Because I've had games
There's a
where they've
lot of
given-
stuff that they should have done.
Yeah. That's true. So the next DLC, I'm already going to talk about the next DLC for a second. So the next
We
one is
already
going to
missed
be
everything in this
the War of the
DLC.
Light, right?
Red and blue tank power.
With the new blue tank
Yeah.
Yeah,
power.
we're gonna have hard light. tank.
It's not even confirmed yet, like I've said to many people.
I've heard rumors that Halls of Power got pushed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I just
Is that
hope
the
it's
one you're waiting
armor.
for?
I hope the armories are next. I mean, I hope with update 30 they throw armories in the game.
That'd be sexy.
Yeah.
You know, I would like that too, but I feel for all the people who are a tank and they want a new power because everybody else got a new power.
Right.
Yeah,
I
tanks
just
are
I don't
last.
I just do not think that they should be putting out another hard light power for a tank.
You know, though there's a lot you could do with a hard light power though to make it a tank. I think it would be pretty cool. I know we already have a hard light power, but I don't see any other
I
power
like to
being
see something
implemented.
else, dude. Like
I think it'd be
maybe
cool.
like maybe strength yeah.
What are the guys that are
Ability
elites and
and,
rubber band
strength, something like that,
or
dude.
elastic?
The problem though is the hard light power is kind of written on the wall. The hints are there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. If you're gonna have a War of the Light DLC, they're not gonna put in a power that's not a light.
Yeah, well, it's that,
Or
and
maybe
also
they could totally change it and like
Yeah.
who's a power that like in the comic books? I don't know the comic books really good. Who's like an enemy of the light people? Maybe they would have that power in it.
well, it's that as the hint, and like I said before, it's the weapon packs. They've got a weapon pack for every power they've released so far. They're probably working on a Celestial pack right now, and we've got this random red and blue energy pack, and then War of the Light's coming.
It's not really random. It was more like Sony was like, okay, how can we milk Sony players
like-
just a little teeny bit more?
No, I think red and blue are really. I think that's going to.
Let's be honest here, Kaiser. This is Sony Online Entertainment.
Yeah.
They don't
This
need
is-
more money. They got
Dude,
replay badges.
this is Sony Online Entertainment.
They got replay.
This is
badges.
Sony Online Entertainment, bro. This is Sony Online Entertainment.
I'm going to replay that statement.
This is Sony
I'm
Online
skipping
Entertainment.
50 replays to keep repeating it.
So who is the enemy of the light people?
Black Lanterns.
Who are the light people? I'm
The hard
Those
light
people,
the hard
the
light's
hard-
always the greatest enemy of all the rings was always the Black Lanterns.
Yeah. So the lanterns are
Vandal
their
Savage.
enemies themselves.
yeah, we got manhunters.
Well, the Manhunters themselves were created by the Green Lanterns. Actually, they were created by the Guardians.
They should just
Yeah.
bring in Vandal Savage.
They're gonna. You know
if
what?
there
The
was
more
gonna
I
be a
think of
power,
it,
it
I
would
think
be
they're
their
gonna
enemy.
throw us a curveball. I think it's gonna have something to do with the Green Lantern universe, like you're saying, like Crappy was saying. I think it's gonna have something to do with the Green Lantern, the new power I'm talking about. It's gonna have something to do with the Green Lantern universe, but I don't think it's gonna be a ring.
I'm hoping it's not another ring, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's just kind of like, oh, hey, look at us.
I think I
Just created another ring power
Like
for you.
I said in a previous
Congratulations.
podcast, if they go with a light power, it's gonna show too much favoritism, and it's gonna make people leave.
and plus it's
Because they've obviously haven't shown favoritism towards anything and put too much
Batman.
Batman. Oh,
Dude,
oh,
Batman
excuse
is awesome though.
Yeah,
He's
but
the coolest
Batman's
one.
the
Yeah,
out
but
of
you
them
don't
all.
see
moneymaker.
you don't see gadgets and then like a power called trinkets,
Yeah. Gizmos or
and
something.
then and
Yeah.
then and then go like, hey, no, these are different.
No,
powers.
but everyone has utility belts.
Is that a power set?
I don't-
Is that a class?
Batman
It's a
doesn't even use
feature.
gadgets anymore, man. He
Look,
drops
look,
orbital
this
strikes
is
on
what-
you and stuff.
This is what you got to realize. 3 things that sell huge for DC. Justice League, Batman,
Green Lantern.
and Green Lantern. Green Lantern makes money. They would make another power of it.
But like I said, it's
wouldn't-
gonna.
like I
I
said,
think
it
the
It'd be the Green
power.
Lanterns, now would it?
It would. A lot of the veteran players who subscribe to this game would leave.
I don't think so.
I don't think they
I
would.
don't
I
think
that's
so. I think
extreme.
everybody would really like it.
Nah. See, as a person who's played a lot of MMORPGs, I would leave.
Why would
would
you
be
leave?
right.
Because
you
they
would be the
added
first one to have a video on their
Just
page.
don't play the power.
I would be like, "What the fuck is this?" and leave.
Here's the. I think it's going to be part of the Green Lantern. I think the power is going to be based on something to do with the Green Lantern universe.
I think they're gonna follow the. I think they're gonna follow the theme that they've been running with.
Yeah.
Or it
They
could
went
be a
with
power that
Quantum.
could be used against the lanterns. I don't know what power that would be, but
I just think it's going to be something in the Green Lantern universe, but not another ring. I don't.
I
What
think
if
they might just do shadows for the power. Finally, they might actually give us a goddamn dodge mechanic in the game.
What if
Yeah.
if they were like, hey, the lanterns are based off of the emotional spectrum. What if it had to deal something with emotions?
That's what I was thinking. Like Black Lantern is, everything's emotion.
All
So-
the things with
Hope,
Black Lantern
fear.
were,
So we have an emotional
unique
tank.
An emotional.
An emotional
What
tank.
what the hell is he gonna do? Like grow strong in fits of rage or throw boxes of tissues at enemies? Like what the hell are you gonna make with that?
What do you
We
mean
don't
boxes of
know.
do you even know what the colors stand for, Kaiser?
I'm saying
brush up on
I'm saying if he's
DC
emotional,
knowledge.
you probably hit him the wrong way. He start crying like he'd be crying like Rock coming in second DPS.
All right,
Oh.
Kaiser. So name what each color is.
No. First
Name
off,
what
before
each
he names
color
each
is,
color,
guys.
name what the colors are.
What? Green is will, yellow is fear, red is rage, blue is hope. Orange is greed. Love is the star sapphires. That's purple, and I forget indigo. There's only one I don't know.
Compassion.
Compassion. There you go. Yeah, I know.
White is life, black is death.
Black is just black.
Black is
Black
the
is overpowered
It
as fuck.
revives
Yeah.
people and gives powers.
I don't
Black-
know. They've
black is
really
good.
they threw us curveballs with Quantum. I mean, and
Celestial.
I
Everybody
I think they're getting more creative with the power, the
Oh, you
source
think-
of the power. Not necessarily the moves and the power trees or anything, but the actual theme of the power. They're getting more diverse and creative. And I think they're going to go. I don't think they're going to rehash a power. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Plus, Sons of Trigon, the power didn't really play off of the name.
Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of did. I mean, but not really.
The Sons of Trigon, where's Celestial in that?
Well, they can't play off the name every time. I mean,
They have before.
yeah,
So
they didn't
who
do
is-
it with
Bill, that
Quantum.
Who is Vandal Savage? here?
Quantum Crisis, Origin Crisis. There's no Quantum. They based it off of a DC character, and it has to do with like time travel.
I think the Celestial's more or less based off like the Raven good side, dark side, blessed versus cursed.
right. That's exactly what it's based. off
That's why how it's linked to it.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
not going to be linked literally in the name. I mean, yeah, they did with lightning and earth. I think that was more just a
and fight
coincidence.
for the light.
Yeah. I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, like Amazon's rage. I mean, there you go. The rage of the Amazons. There's your hate. There's your Red Lantern hate power. If you're gonna tie it to the actual title of the DLC.
I thought it was called Amazonian Fury.
Fury. Yeah, there you go. I thought
But
it was rage.
watch, they're just gonna call that Flashpoint. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's basically what it's going to be like.
it's basically
Yeah.
Flashpoint story.
So, I don't know. And we can, like I said, we always speculate about the powers. It's something fun to do, and it kills time on the podcast. So,
Yep.
which is a good thing.
I hope it's a light tank power.
If they did it,
No, it
if
really
they
doesn't
did it a
help.
lot differently than like hard light controlling, if they did it like a lot, something different, I think they could get away with it.
I still think that what they should do is they should create the shadow power in this next one to go opposite of light and give us the ability to dodge, like in and out of phase and shit like that for a tank.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. That would be cool.
I don't know though. I think with Celestial, they tried to cover holy and shadow powers at the same time, so they could get rid of that.
Well, I don't see anything shadowish about like the Celestial powers, dude.
I mean, they're dark enough. They're a lot of people would just be able to be like, well, that's shadow powers right there.
Well,
Dark-
you can also
dark
say
shadow.
hard light's good enough for the light side of the power too.
Well, he also said that they were comparing it to like a cleric class in another MMO, like other MMOs. They may be doing that. They may be like taking powers from other MMOs and trying to make kind of like a something close to fit into the DC.
Because I don't know how many games I've ran into, but where there's always like a power where you can literally you have a tank that's not actually a tank.
Right.
Yeah, where he just dodges out of the moves. And
Yeah.
instead of taking the hit, it misses him completely.
But he still holds all the aggro.
Yep.
That's kind of what I want to see for the next tanking power, actually. As sad as it sounds.
Let me put it this way. This is the one reason I don't think they'll do that in this game. If you've got a class that can dodge all incoming attacks.
Never said dodge all incoming attacks.
If you have a class that can evade attacks, and its mechanic is it can potentially avoid damage, how long before you think the entire PvP community will be in an uproar? Like, that's overpowered. When they can't hit you...
Well, screw PvP. You
I'm
can't
just
base
saying,
the whole game worry about
they are
PvP.
going to go off like, that's not fair. We could sit there trading hits. My fist goes through his face and hits nothing, and he beats me into the ground. Like, that's
again,
not fair.
they've already solved that problem, though. They've already given everybody the ability to debuff that ability, just like they did the ice tank.
If it even hits, there'll be glitches with putting a new mechanic like evasion in the game. That thing will be glitched for weeks.
I'm not saying evasion. I'm just saying put up like you just bosses. We'll have a different mechanic for PvP if they were smart about it.
If they were smart about it, there wouldn't be mechanics in PvP. You would just go in there and beat each other's faces, and whoever won.
That would kind of be what I want from this game, dude. I would wish there was just like a weapon thing for this goddamn game from PvP sometimes.
You just go in there and you beat each other the fuck up. No blocking bullshit. You just go in and you die and you come back.
Every power has it. When you enter the PvP, every power has the same kind of. There's not much difference between the loadouts. It's more of a game of the player versus player, not a power versus a different power. You know what I mean? It's more like a skill. It would balance the fights out a lot more.
That's always been my problem. That's why I think everybody should be going in there as a DPS inside the PvP arenas.
Right.
Fuck healing, fuck controlling, fuck tanking.
I think you all need to just go play
Legends. You know what, though?
And chill
if
out.
you went in there and you were a healer and there was no blocking or immunities or anything like that, your healer wouldn't last long at all. If everybody just went over and killed him and he couldn't block or get immunity and everything, that would solve that problem right there. You're like, oh, there's the healer. Go fuck him up.
Yeah, but what he's saying is there's no healing in PvP.
If you're in an arena, you don't have healing. You don't have the ability to recharge your power from another player.
It's just basically...
you don't have any...
I get what you're saying, but then the people who wear those roles would be like, oh, there's no even use for me,
Yeah, but why would they make every class be able to be a DPS?
Yeah.
See, no other MMO does that, Crappy. You don't...
This is DC Universe, though.
Yeah, you don't
Anything
switch...
can happen.
But the thing is, they can never change it like that because then you have to refund people for all the controller healer gear they bought. You got to refund the mods that they put in those gears. Even if you swap the gear over, you got to swap the different type of mods over. It's too far gone.
So
I like having two roles.
Yeah,
if I want to do a solo or something, I can go in there.
I'm not saying
that's why they did that for the solo content.
I'm just saying for PvP alone, dude. Because it'll stop half the complaining about PvP.
Yeah, but I think PvP would be fine if there was no mechanics, as they call them.
I don't know, though. It would kind of take away the skill and turn it into a button masher. Who can hit square the fastest?
Yeah, you would just go in there and beat each other down.
That's not really skill.
Like Call of Duty. When you play Call of Duty, I'm just saying, like a shooter. Like, when you shoot at someone, they don't, go, oh, I'm blocking. Your bullets are only giving me half damage. No,
No, you don't shoot people on Call of Duty. It's all about grenade launchers and quickscoping. What are you talking about?
Hey, don't forget the knife. Don't forget the knife.
Oh, that's right. 15-foot knife lunges.
Woo! I'm halfway across the screen again.
You ever see the beginning of X-Men 2 with Nightcrawler? That's using a knife in Call of Duty.
I just don't see this game is kind of poor for player versus player.
Oh, you're shooting me bullets? I'm gonna teleport through your bullets.
You can walk around the corner and still get hit by those bullets. They go right around it after you.
Yeah, I forgot they took
they
some
have-
ideas
they have
from Wanted.
Like Call of Duty has the ability to use the wanted bullets, and it has the ability to teleport. Congratulations.
Magic bullets.
Magic bullets.
Curve through everything.
Hate when they get you like that. Or when you get killed with a grenade that's on the outside of the wall that you're standing on. Those are the best.
Well,
This is an
I say
color.
we leave the rest of the DLC discussion for next week. Maybe
I think-
maybe Vagrant will have a chance to actually play play some of the content. I mean, he got to play on the test
Oh.
server, but
Maybe we
I'm
can...
supposed to be getting it the 6th.
Okay, I was about to say maybe we would start a Kickstarter to finally get you some good internet.
It's already paid for, dumbass.
I love it. It's
I'm
about
getting-
time
I'm
Kaiser
getting a
got
PC. I'm coming to PC.
some
Gaming.
You know, I think we're gonna take Kaiser. I'm gonna name this episode. What do you guys think we should name this episode? Taking Kaiser down a peg or two. I think that's a pretty good.
You didn't take
episode
no one down a
19.
peg or two.
Yeah.
Like dragon.
That's what you think, Kaiser, because your ego's telling you that, hey man, it's okay. You don't have to cry tonight.
You know how
Words-
many bail
words-
runs Kaiser needed me to bail him out?
Those are words never truer spoken, heard every night while you were in your mom's basement.
Oh yeah? At least I moved out and you're still in yours.
Oh.
How old are you
Oh,
again?
I don't think so. That was years ago. Like I said, son, get on my level.
But what? How old are you?
I'm not going to discuss that.
He's like
Oh,
75.
too embarrassed? Too embarrassed, Kaiser?
The only reason he doesn't live at home is because he's 75 and he's in the nursing home. They had a
His
ship
mother
out.
died like 2 years ago.
They were tired of changing the diapers.
She was a nice lady. You know, I came over every now and then.
I
said
think
hi,
I
Kaiser.
think you're confusing me with another YouTuber with a creepy name.
Oh.
Oh, I have a comment, but oh my god, I'm totally...
No. No.
Doesn't like where this is going.
Please.
All right, guys,
No.
we'll see you next week.
Save it for next week, man. Save it for next week.
Oh, you
I don't
can't
even
do
think you
for
put
any
that
week.
one saved for next week.
Oh, this episode has just gone off the rails, man.
I know,
Hey,
I should have
this is
called
the
in
DCUO
sick tonight.
podcast off the rails. Have fun.
I should have called in sick tonight, definitely.
You didn't have your game plan. You didn't have no topic sheet, no lists.
I didn't have anything. Do I ever have a topic sheet or a list, Crappy?
Yes.
This
You had
is,
it once.
this is
Then
what
we
we
watched
do,
it
man.
burn.
We just get
We
on
watched
here.
it
I'll make one for
Burn.
next week. We'll be coordinated, and we'll also read off the patch notes.
You are high. I don't know what you're
I am.
smoking. You are smoking some shit.
And
Because
then can we live stream a 27-minute duo?
this is what. this,
People are doing Texas in a shorter time than that.
this is what we do, man. We get on here and we just ramble on, man. We
I
don't-
mean, hell yeah, Kaiser. We can run Cosmic Treadmill.
Oh shit. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. I mean, I don't know about this episode. This episode may get lost, but
I'm looking forward to the comment section.
the lost episode before it was even found. I don't know.
You want a thumbs up on this DLC? I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
It should have came before,
Yeah, definitely.
and we
But
should have
they-
bought 85 gear from this vendor. But
They know that they messed up. They admit
Yeah,
it.
they. I mean, that's water under the bridge. They know they have a new plan in line. You're right.
Yeah,
They should have put out this DLC. We should have got the 85 out of the vendor, like you were saying, and then the 86 up should drop in. They
Should
should have even
drop.
had brothers and family drop 86 and up.
no, Brothers and Family should have just been normal, and then
Oh
the
yeah,
alert.
drop 85.
The alert, you got a chance to get an 86 piece, but it doesn't even matter if you did. The 86 piece should have dropped like it did in Gates, and then you bought 88 gear from the vendor.
Now, what is the highest thing that can drop in the new alert before we wrap this
85,
up?
the weapons.
85.
The
Yeah,
85 is the highest.
They say 84, but once you crack them open,
Yeah, once you,
Platoon
that's like
and they're
a,
precision-based weapons too,
yeah.
instead of might-based, that's nice because they never had a precision set of weapons before.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but in 87 or 88, my base probably has more precision than them anyway.
Could be, probably.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll have some more things to talk about next week of the new DLC. I'm sure
Well,
we'll all be busy playing it, and
here's
Vagrant
the
will
good
start playing
news,
it on
though.
the 6th, which is.
Here's
Go ahead.
here's the good news, though. We all know that in the next DLC there'll be up to 4 raids for Tier 5.
Yeah.
For Tier 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because DLC 9 is still going to be Tier 5.
Is it really?
They said a new Tier 6 won't come out until a small DLC.
Yep.
Which means
So
the
I
one
wonder
after
if they're going to
next.
allow us to purchase 88 gear.
At
Oh,
least
yeah, it's
87.
coming.
At
It's
least
coming.
87 will be able to purchase.
And now
Yeah.
all these people that did that glitch, Kaiser, and all the rest of the people,
I never did it. No.
all the
never
rest
did.
of the people will actually buy that
Hey,
gear, and
just
then they
because
I
can
can
you're
laugh
see-
at
now right now,
everybody.
Kaiser,
I can
doesn't
see
mean anything.
I can see War of the
All
Light
jokes aside,
being
no.
like Hand of Fate, where you'll craft the best gear.
Oh,
They
that was just
actually
a
might
bad
do
idea.
that.
See, because that was left up to
Yeah.
luck too. I don't like.
Yeah, but we got the new
No,
loot system
because
now.
there's individual loot, dude. It won't be luck based.
It's still luck.
Tech-
Still
though,
be
'cause
luck,
You know the
but
chance of me
you
getting
know,
that.
you
Well,
know
it's
the
always
chance of anybody
it's always
otherwise than Kaiser getting it
random.
in.
It's always going to be random.
I like
luck.
to be able to buy the best gear.
It'll still be based on luck because Kaiser will have it in the week. The rest of us will have it in like a year.
Hmm
I agree with Crappy though. The best gear
I
should
like
be
to buy
in the
the
vendor.
best gear
Yeah.
because all these people that suck and just get lucky and get the best gear, and then they're like, "Oh, I got the best gear in the game," and they still can't beat the last box in Nexus.
Yeah, weren't you saying something like people with 4,300 resto who can't solo heal Nexus, yet you do it easily?
My God, I solo healed Nexus in green gear in T4 the third day it fucking came out. You don't need all that resto to do it. You just need to fucking spam a lot of fucking heals if your resto's that
You
low.
need to be smart about it.
Yeah. But like that just sucks to not like. I mean, maybe I'm a little bitter because I have the
Bitter.
worst terrible as luck. Like I can't get no 87 or 88 pieces for healer, but I have a ton of 87 and 88 pieces for DPS though. I got a whole set of 87 and 88 gear for my DPS, but healer, not a piece. I got two 87 things. 87.
Well, there's a
pieces.
lot of DPS gear that drops.
I know they need to bump up the.
Yeah.
Well, the
Support
main problem
here.
is there's more DPS than everything. You got 2 DPS sets and then 3 roll sets. 2/5 of it is DPS. Like 40% of the gear that drops is
So
DPS.
for me to never even, you know how much I run those things. For
Oh,
me
we
to
ran the hell
never
out of Nexus.
see- Ever to see a purple piece of healer gear drop is a little fucked
Well,
up.
they should make it unattuned since they've changed the loot, the way they've done the loot where you get your own gear. They should make it all unattuned, where it's your
Yeah,
choice.
that would be cool. 'cause
I
then you
agree.
could
The
mod a
87s
pure
and the
roll.
88 should be.
Yeah.
If it's purple, it should be on the tune.
Yeah.
I would like that. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
There's just two like. It just sucks to not have really good gear and then shitty people have good gear. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm bitching and I'm a little bitter, but whatever. Like, I just want the fucking best gear. I don't want it to be.
It'll
based
come
on
in
luck.
time, man. It always does. It'll come in time. You know that. Things always even out.
Yeah, it really doesn't bother me. I just,
Yeah.
oh, I like that.
People like Kaiser, you
I
know,
just
they
hate blue gear. I just want purple gear. I
things,
don't know. When I open up my inventory, I don't like to look at that.
things always even out, man. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there. We'll save some of this discussion for next episode. No doubt. Plus, I'm running out of room on my hosting package to
Kaiser's a
upload
professional.
these.
I was gonna say, I look forward to the DLC 8 trailer.
Huh?
The DLC 8 trailer.
Oh,
They always do a
okay.
trailer for each DLC.
They don't have it?
Not they always post it when the DLC is actually released.
Actually released for everyone, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be
When do
pretty
you
cool.
think? When do you think they'll announce the next one though? When's the next game show? Did PAX happen yet?
Yeah, PAX is going on right now.
Dragon's
Okay, so
Con.
it's not PAX. What do you think?
I think at least a month and a half after DLC 8. Kind of like Origin Crisis.
Well, he's already working on it. He showed the screen of his office where he's got the big bulletin board. He's already working on it. So
Hey, someone pull that up and zoom in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about the cutbacks? How about that?
Oh yeah, that scares me.
Me too. That gets me to look. The end is always the best for some reason. You just cut out the beginning and just play it from the end. But what about the cutbacks though?
What do you mean cutbacks?
And
SOE had to
No,
lay
you
off a
mean
lot
the
of people.
closing
The
of their
layoffs.
Seattle and Denver and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they had a game. They were making a game, a new MMO game they had planned and in development, and I think they scratched it. So it didn't affect DC Universe or Planet
Yeah.
Side 2 or
Dead Meat was all like, "Yo, we're gonna be okay. Trust me."
yeah. Yeah, I think DC Universe is a moneymaker.
Oh,
Oh,
most definitely.
Yeah.
You don't make no money off anything else like this. I like other games like this. You guys don't. There's no replay badges and stuff like that, is there?
No. No,
You
but
There's
people are
marketplaces
comfortable.
though.
People are comfortable with waiting that week.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm greedy. I fucking want it all.
Yeah.
When new gear comes out, I want every fucking piece of it that day.
All right, guys.
In,
Well,
in other
we're
MMOs, it's a way harder.
I know it's a lot of grinding.
We're all spoiled here.